Another night recording. Another night that it's raining. Yay. Um, Not yay. It sucks a lot. I don't know when the rain's gonna go away, but I guess I just gotta learn to deal with it. I have the hiccups at the moment. Annoying. It's gonna be an annoying video. It's like raining badly. I should have parked somewhere undercover. Like, can you see this rain, bro? If I stand under here, it's fine, but then my. Hang on. This is a bit better. Don't think you can see me, but. You aren't gonna believe this, gang. The rain is starting to lighten up. Alright, here we go. Not being rained on anymore, guys. Um, this jumper's a little bit tight on me. I'm kind of nervous about wearing it, but it's fine. Um, Now that I have to face this way. Sorry about that. Held that it way too long, but this is better. Alright, now the video started. There's always security around here. When I pulled in, that bread truck that's always in whenever I come to this parking lot was in, and he was eyeing me down. It was a new driver though. Usually it's some old fella, but this time it was like a young guy. Every time though that the bread truck sees me, I always end up with police coming here, so that'll probably happen. At least I have a mic now though, so it's a little bit easier. Oh my god, now I'm getting wet from this tree. This really isn't a great night for filming. There's nowhere really around though that will have waterproof area. Unless I was to go under the cover over there and sit on the ground, but there's a security camera right there and it's a bit embarrassing. And then out the back where I sit is also not undercover, so I can't just go sit out there. I can't wait for this rain to stop though. Like usually I love when it rains. I love the rainy weather, but it's so hard to record the videos doing this the way I am. But it has to be outside, I can't smoke inside, and I don't have a vape at the moment, so I can't do it inside the car. I'm gonna buy a camera holder for the car, so I can do some traveling videos with everybody. Instead of just only on the Patreon. Because the Patreon, like, it doesn't have to have an amazing camera quality, because I kind of just there for me, not for the overall video style. I'm definitely happy I moved. My car is getting soaked, bro. It wasn't even raining until I got out. As soon as I got out of the car, the rain picked back up. Yeah, I've always quite liked the rain. Like, I like the rain when I'm not having to be standing in it. Although I used to, when I would go on my night walks all the time, I loved when it would rain and like storm and stuff. Sorry, I'm just checking my mic. Yep. Yeah, I loved when it would rain because I felt like a badass, like I was in one of those movies. Um, so yeah, I'll just walk around in the stormy weather in the middle of the night. And in the breaks, I would have one of my rolled. I used to roll my own cigarettes in paper, like A4. Is it A4 or is it A2? In like regular, just white paper. Which, if you know anything about that, they put like chemicals into it to keep it looking good. Pretty sure there's even a bit of bleach in there to make the paper white. I was just smoking that. I was really bad then. I was going through like 20 while on my night walk. One time I did 30, which is crazy. Genuinely nuts. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely not as bad now. I only just kind of got back into cigarettes right before I started doing a YouTube channel. Um, yeah, I was vaping. I was a vapor, vaping everywhere I went. I would be walking like into work from the walk to the car to work. I was just hitting the vape like 4 times. It was just too much, doing it way too much. And I was getting like lightheaded and stuff and dizzy all at work. So cigarettes definitely don't make me feel that way, which is good. Just the ease of access of vaping is so dangerous. It's like you can literally just do it anyway. Like I would do it in the work bathroom. I would just go into the my locker and then I'd blow it into the locker and then quickly shut it. Um, and then it would slowly diffuse the smoke out while I was working, or like the vape, not the smoke, whatever you want to call it, the clouds. Um, so yeah, that definitely wasn't good. I do, obviously, as you know, you've seen it. I do still vape, but only like on occasion when I'm inside, when I'm in the car. Yeah, I just haven't bought a vape because they're so expensive. Vapes are more expensive than cigarettes at this point, which is crazy because they have a massive like they ban them in Australia, so you can only get them from sketchy cigarette places. So yeah, you definitely can't just buy them anymore like you used to be able to. I remember when vapes used to be like $15. When I first got into it, it was like 15, 20. And then as soon as that ban came in, they went right to like $50, which was it's just crazy how much that is. I remember my first time ever vaping. I was 15 at school, and then didn't do it again because I didn't have money then, or someone to steal it off of. So I then like a couple years later, 2 years later, so I was 17. Um, I was 16. So technically, like 1.5 years later, um, I got somehow got a hold of like 50 vapes from a dealer for free, and yeah, that was a great period in my life. I had months on end with just vapes, and they weren't just one flavor; they were all different kinds of flavors, which was amazing. They even had a tobacco flavor, which was quite nice. It kind of tasted more chocolatey though. think I'm gonna probably keep this on decently short. Obviously, I'm not gonna end it now, but I'll probably end it around 20 minutes just because yesterday's one was horrendously long. Um, but I was having little spill sessions here. I got recommended a novel to read. I'll check it out. I used to be kind of big into reading. I haven't read in a while. However, in the past year I listened to one audiobook. I just get this thing anytime I read, my mind just blanks and I forget the last like 4 pages, so I have to go back and reread them. Um, so yeah, I struggle to read a lot. I just struggle to keep on track and like remember it. Um, and then there are times when I'm pretty good with reading. Um, I remember when I was younger, most kids probably did this, but I did it probably for a little too long. Up until I was probably 11, I would read like following my finger along the page. So I'd be like, the cat in the hat. Um, and then when I got into high school, which was when I was like 13, I used to use my pen to read. So I would just use the tip of my pen to follow along. Um, I don't know. I just struggle to like keep on track, as I've said a million times. Bruh, I was. I've also always been very horrible at writing. Let's just say my handwriting is horrendous, even I can't read it. There was one time where my history teacher saw my paperwork at the end of the lesson, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not going to lunch until you rewrite all this work because there's zero chance you can read that." And then I was like, "I can read it easy." And then he points to a word and says, "What's that word?" I looked at it, I could not figure it out, so I had to spend that whole lunch kind of learning how to write again. So that was fun. I'm just not good at writing. I'm have a very lazy wrist, so I kind of just like let it do all the work for me. So it'd suck if I ever had to do signatures or something. I'm just not good at it. There was one time I went to a bank and obviously you do a signature for the bank, and I had such bad writing for it that they had to decline it, and they were like, "You got to redo that signature, man," because I wasn't able to do it. It sucks though because you'd always see like the girl who has like pink, blue, and like color organized paragraphs with the neatest writing you could ever imagine, or like decorated through the page. I wish I was that kind of person. I tried to be too. I got those gel pens. Do you remember the gel pens that were like a massive phase for kids in like the 20 kind of 15 sort of era? 2014, 2015, where it was just all like the gel pens that was super expensive for no reason. They were like $40. And yeah, so I'd do that and I'd try and do every sentence. I would do a different color just because I could. Well, technically every line, so like you'd have the lines on the paper and every single line would have a new color. I just thought it looked cool. I used to do a lot of my sentences though the exact, so it would fit the exact line. So if the sentence was going to finish after that line, I would just write really small, really, really small, so that way it would fit on that one line. I haven't written in a line book, so I probably would still do that. Um, I did that up until I left school. I was gonna be bothered to like, even when I like would do a page, if my full thing wasn't on one page, then I would just write it really tiny because I didn't want to grab a second page. I sucked at woodworking too. Here's the thing. So I failed my woodworking class. The reason for that, everyone made the chairs, but my friend, I was like on track with everything, but my friend had like messed up insane amount. So I was like, I'm just gonna help him do his chair. So I did, and because of that, I wasn't able to finish my chair. And yeah, I didn't get my chair done. I didn't even have like I had four legs pretty much. But I guess that means I'm a good friend. Um, Woodworking, I just didn't like all the measurements when I build with wood, and I'm pretty good at building with wood. Like I've done it quite a few times, and every single time I've done pretty well. I just don't like to use measurements. I just like to kind of vibe it out. Measurements are just, it's too complicated for me. It's not even complicated, I just can't be bothered. So I guess what you're learning from this is I'm just a very lazy person. But that's not a bad thing. You find workarounds when you're lazy, which is kind of a good thing because that means that you can find easier ways to do things. I'm just checking my mic again, sorry. Yes, it's still on. I noticed it's gonna die because I haven't charged it. More proof that I'm pretty lazy. I just couldn't be bothered to do it. I do have another one in the car that hasn't been used yet. So I technically have a charge one. These ones are pretty good, but they last 9 hours and they only charge for like an hour. It's pretty good. Um, what else can we talk about? Oh, I got some new jeans. Look, do you like them? You want to do a fit check real quick? How far back do I need to go for you to see my legs? Can you see my feet yet? Does it look cool? If you like my outfit. Ooh, I kind of want to stand up right now. Oof, I'm very much exposed in the back dock. Oh, some water just got on me. Ooh, I like this. Actually, quite like this. Ready? I can just pace around a bit. Ooh, I'm kind of see my stomach a little bit too much, but I don't like that. I just ate, so I'm a little bit bloated at the moment. Um, no excuse. I ate some pretty bad food. I had a bit of Macca's. Um, I was just craving, really craving like a chicken and cheese with extra mayo. I was like craving it, so I got that, and then I couldn't help myself. Okay, this is embarrassing. I got a milkshake as well, and was dipping my fries in the milkshake. I was living the life, man. But now I'm really feeling it. My tum hurts, and I bloat really easily. Don't ask me why. I think I just got that from my like mum's genes because she used to bloat really easily, and so does my sister. My brothers don't know. My brother, you should see one of my brothers. He's like skin and bones, bro. I wish I was that. I love that look. As long as it's healthy and you aren't like unhealthy. He just doesn't like butter, which I think is like he doesn't like any sort of fat. He doesn't like milk. I think maybe that's why, because he doesn't have the calories as much. He doesn't like oil really. Just likes like plain food. So maybe that's why. I'm a sucker for food though. Like as you can tell, look at me. I'm a guy who likes food. So yeah. I would all throughout high school I like didn't eat though. But because of that, if you don't know when you don't eat, your body can just like will store it and store it and store whatever you eat. So that way they don't know because they don't know when you're gonna eat next or not. Um, so I used to be tubby for that reason, and now I'm just tubby because I love food. Um, you can blame me though. From the moment I first got my first job, I was just ordering food. I love food, bro. Like it fills me with satisfaction, you know. Especially I've been going through like pretty hard time at the moment for the past like 2 months. Basically, since I started the YouTube channel, I've been going through a pretty hard time with like life. Really been beating me lately, and the food is just like the one thing I can count on to be nice. So yeah, that's been nice to have. Obviously, as you know, I haven't been eating properly lately. I've been not eating at all for like a couple days straight. I'll just have nothing but no sugar drinks. Then out of nowhere, I'll have some sort of unhealthy McDonald's or like yesterday, all I ate was one sweet potato, a singular sweet potato. Um, and I couldn't even finish that. I was just feeling so sick. But I've been losing weight pretty well. You can maybe see from like the start. Can you tell? A year ago, pretty much exactly, I was at the skinniest I've been in a while, like since I was in high school. I was actually skinnier than what I was in high school. I was fitting in my primary school shirt. Um, but I kept all my muscle, which was pretty dope. And I was like doing pull ups. Let's just say it was goaded. This cigarette's done. But yeah, it was pretty goaded. But I had like really nice pecs, really tight like abs. Everything was going well for me, man. Like I had the best shape that I've probably been in since 2020. 2020, I had a pretty good uh body. Let's just say that. I had nice like muscles in my thighs. For like a 15-year-old boy, I looked pretty good. I would put up a photo, but I'm 15 and I was in my underwear in the specific photo that I'm remembering. So well, probably wouldn't do that. That's kind of gross. Don't want to feed the creeps of the internet. But yeah, I was like really lean here, and then like chest was really nice. Ah, if I could go back, I would keep that body, bro. I've been trying, man. It's just the walking. The walking used to do me really well. Like when I was doing the like, as I've told you before, I was doing like 30,000, 40,000 steps a day. There was one time when I did 50. Only once that's happened. Um, but I was, and like I love walking. I love walking. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love walking. Probably one of the things that make me happy. But I don't know. It's just getting up, getting out of bed, and going for a walk is just something that fucks with my mind a lot. Going to the shops really helps me because I have something to look for, and I could walk all day at the shops. And like, wear a tracker next time you go to the shops and you're like there for a couple hours. You do a lot of steps. So maybe I just need to go shopping a bit more. I want to start going to the beach more. So I only live like 10 minutes from the beach, or at least a decent beach. Um, for like the best type of beaches, or maybe about a half-hour drive, maybe 20-minute drive on with good traffic. Um, maybe I just need to go to the beach more, do long walks on the beach. Um, there's this place where a lot of like the billionaires live in Australia. That's near me. It's like a probably a 20-minute, 15-minute drive. Um, and they have a really nice like waterfront area that you can walk along. Maybe I'll start doing that because it's like a decent walk. It's like 6 kilometers, which isn't massive. But if I park on one side, do a 6 kilometer walk that way, and then do a 6 kilometer walk back, that's 12 kilometers. Do that maybe like 3 times a week, and then just do like laps of my block. Screw it. You know what? I'm only saying this now because I'm feeling bloated, so don't hold me to it. 2 months from now, I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous to say this. By summer. Okay, so that's going to be like, it's July now. July, August, September, October, November. November is 4 months away. Let's make it for Halloween. On Halloween, I have to wear some sort of outfit that's going to be skin tight. Alright? I'm going to set myself with this goal. Hold me to it, alright? If you're still around in Halloween when I do a little Halloween video, hold me to it. I want to feel comfortable wearing some sort of skin tight thing. I want you guys to be like, holy shit, you look good. Because like, look at me, bro. This isn't like, you see this? I'm not doing well, bro. I'm not. I got a really big dad bod at the moment. Like, it's not going good. Not at all. I can still lift. I'm able to lift heavy things decently. Look at me, bro. This is what not being able to skate and not going on walks does to a man. Lately, I've just been bed rotting. I'm not feeling good about myself. Even with the not eating, just doesn't help. And then you eat like the one bad meal like I did today. Just resets you, bro. So yeah, I'm holding myself to that. Hold me to it. Let's see, how fun would that be? Maybe you guys can come with me on this little journey. I've decided. From this moment now, I'm going to give you updates on every single video. And you gotta like, let me know what you think. I'm going to make a guess. So, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm a little bit embarrassed of how many kilos I weigh, so I'm not going to say that. But I would say I maybe have like 28% body fat. Maybe a bit more. It could be a bit more. Man, I hurt to say. It could be 29, 30. I'm trying to get down to 18. I think 18 is pretty reasonable. Imagine if we can get to 13 though. Wouldn't that be kind of sick? Look, I know a lot of you are going to say, right, King, you look so sexy, you look so good, you look handsome, you look like a model. But trust me, it's not because I'm trying to impress you guys, it's because I'm trying to impress myself. I want to be able to look in myself in the mirror and think I look good, you know? I want to be able to post myself and not be shy that my double chin showed a bit too much, you know? I want to be able to walk around without my shirt on, you know? I used to do that a lot. I used to love walking around the house without my shirt on. And now in my own home, I'm too nervous to do that because I don't want to go past a reflection and see that, you know? So, do you agree? Be honest. I want you to be 1000% honest with me, okay? If you're not being honest, I'll know from the tone of your comment. Do you think I'm do you think I'm fat? Do you think I'm fat? I can handle it, alright? Do you? Is my posture bad too? Is this good posture? If you saw a man like this, what would you think in your head in public? I want you to judge me. I want hate comments telling me to do this. That way I feel forced to. Alright? Give me some hate comments. Say that you need to man up. You need to get rid of that tub. Get rid of the stomach. Get rid of it all. How many minutes are we at? 29? Alright. I'll tell you what. Because I missed an upload twice this week, I'm gonna surprise you with something. I'm opening my boot right now. Let me check my mic. My mic is on. That would have been embarrassing. I had a whole monologue just then. Alright. I'm going to surprise you with something. This is my Ripsurf. The only plastic board that I own besides my Ripstick. So this is a Ripsurf. I spray painted it black because I wasn't able to get the black one at the time. I'm going to give you a little, wrong side. I'm going to give you a little view of me riding. I haven't ridden this in long. So it's going to take me a little while to, get used to it. Sorry, gang. I'm going to go over to the smooth area. I hope you can see me and hear me. If you couldn't see me and hear me, can you see me or hear me? Whoa. Whoa. I haven't done this in a whole minute, bro. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. This is fun. Are you enjoying this? Wow. Thank you. That was my Ripsurfing. If the mic is still on, it is. See, this is what happens when you eat McDonald's. Can't Ripsurf. While they're here, let me show you my skateboards. So here's one of my skateboards. Has a cool little spiderweb pattern on it. It glows in the dark. Here's my other skateboard. It's a pink color. Keep in mind, I haven't skated for weeks and it's raining, so I will not be skateboarding in this video. Here's one of my cruiser boards. Got that a long time ago. And here's another one of my cruiser boards. This one's made out of carbon fiber, I think. I don't know, it's not made out of wood, but that one goes quick as I have 3 more skateboards that are at home. I have fishing rods in my boot. So I used to go fishing quite a bit. I haven't gone fishing in a while. I do miss fishing a lot. Anyway, it's time to end the video. Love you, Rat Gang. Peace out. Enjoy your night. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you like that board action there, let me know and maybe we will do a skate park video when all this rain clears up and I get a bit better again. It's been about, how long have I been doing these videos for? It's been about like 1.5 months. So it's been technically almost 2 months since I've skated. So I'll be a bit rusty when I go back. My arms finally gotten better. See, I wasn't able to do this when I started this channel. I was only able to raise my arm to here when I had started this channel, and now I can raise it all the way up here. So pretty good. I'm able to do that now. I wasn't able to at the start of this video. YouTube channel. Can do that, but it'll put my shirt up, and I'm not in the shape to do that. So yeah. Anyway, peace out. Love you. Enjoy your night. Right, gang. Peace out. Peace out. Peace.